How long will it take me to save my ugly lawn? Hey everyone, I'm Jacob, the owner of Scooters Lawn Care, and my channel helps contractors deliver and clients experience a luxurious everyday life through property transformations. Today we're going over a topic, a question we hear all the time: how long will it take me to save my ugly lawn? It's so distressed, it's so sad, it's got so many weeds. It's been this way for years. I mean, we get these questions all the time, and I want to hit on the main 3 points of this on how long it'll take to save, some of the things you could do to have a healthier lawn. Let's get right into it. But if you have a beautiful lawn or an ugly lawn, leave it in the comments. Let me know what the problems are. Let me know what you had successes with, and make sure you like this video and hit subscribe so you get more great information. So, in short, if it took it years, if it took it time to get this bad, it can take some time to win it back based off of what the yard's like. What's the content of weeds it currently has? You know, is it 50-50 weeds grass? Is it something where it needs a complete renovation? Is it something you can win back through a fertilizer application and course of overseeding? So really based off of it, it's kind of like the human body. If I put on a lot of weight in a year's time, I'm not gonna lose it all in a day. And just like a yard, you know, if it gets a lot of weeds, if it gets really, really out of shape, you can't always instantly make it better. Now there are things you can instantly knock out. There's some weeds like dandelions and some of these broadleafs that you can knock out quick and turn a lawn around. But if a lawn is distressed enough, it can take some time to get it back. So after you realize that, the first thing you can do is an immediate cleanup. If a lawn's hammered with broadleaf weeds, grassy weeds, you know there was a crabgrass problem before, immediate cleanup of anything is crucial. And it really depends on the time of the season. There's certain times of the season, like if you're in the heat of the summer and you have a bunch of crabgrass, it's probably not worth it to have an application to clean all of that up. You'd probably be best to just start on getting some fertilizer in the lawn, try to get it juiced up some so some of the good grass is going well, and kill out some of the broadleaf that's in it, because crabgrass is an annual plant. It's gonna die every winter, and then you can start off on preventing it the next season. With that being said, immediate cleanup of whatever the lawn is, and this can a lot of times make them look worse, because if you kill a lot of weeds out of a lawn, you'll end up with bare spots. You'll end up with spots that need to fill in, and that's why it can take some time. It might not be the first year. The first year you might have a bunch of cleanup, a bunch of weeds out of it, a bunch of bare spots because of all of this, and then the whole course of a plan of action to kind of get things on track after that first shock or immediate cleanup, which can be done with different chemicals. It really depends on what kind of issues you're having, but first step would be immediate cleanup to get this lawn back on track. The next thing would be lawn applications on the regular to maintain, because your best defense for your lawn is a thick, healthy lawn. You know, ideally we want to be able to go back further and further and further and further on the chemicals used. So we do a 6-round application, and it really spreads out and it takes care of everything really well. You know, most crucial for me every year is 2 split rounds of some kind of crabgrass. Crabgrass can destroy a lawn. You know, and then the second round, we start getting into fertilizers and spraying for these broadleafs. This is a really great start off to the season. Then in your third round, we're going out and we are getting in, and we're starting to check on broadleaf, and we're starting to put out maybe grub control if you have grub control. And so all of these things being spaced out through the year of people working and people actively killing out weeds and trying to eliminate and hold back some of the weeds so your healthy grass can fill in. So then if you're on a 6-round schedule in the middle of the dead heat of the year, if you do have some breakthrough of crabgrass or nutsedge, which nutsedge isn't something you can prevent, you can only kill it once it's up, that's when we go out and we attack those things, because we're every time we're trying to hit all of these weeds and keep them out so we can bring more good grass in. So then as you get into kind of September time and things start cooling off, we hit the lawn with some more fertilizer to juice it back up after all that summer damage. So now we're getting through, we're in September, and we're also probably spot spraying weeds at that time. And now we're gonna be tapering off into the fall and the winter season, where we'll be putting down a winterizer to help early spring green up, to help root growth. And somewhere in that transition, if you're wanting to make quick gains on a bad lawn, we're also gonna be doing aeration and overseeding to thicken that lawn up. So, first of all, understand it can take some time to win a lawn back. Second, immediate action, immediate clear out of the problem if we deem that it's something that we can save with treatments. And then third, it is a correct treatment package, something to continue spending time, having us spend time out on that lawn to keep those weeds back, aerate and overseed, or do some form of seeding to bring in more and more good grass. And once you have a thick, healthy lawn, from that point, it's all downhill from there, because that's when the battle becomes easier. That is the best form of protection for a lawn, is a thick, healthy stand of tall grass. So if that helped you, if it helped you understand what you can do, if it helped you understand how we do it, that's what I was shooting for. So I really appreciate spending this time with you. Thanks for watching this video. Those are some of the things you can do. Those are some of the rounds you can do to attack your lawn. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, grow a healthy stand of grass, and have a great lawn. See ya.